These rankings are based on the top 5 most reviewed landmarks on TripAdvisor, arguably the largest travel website in the world. This marks the first video in a series of videos ranking different attraction subclasses across the globe based on data gathered from TripAdvisor. The number of reviews a given landmark has is indicative of its own popularity, therefore it is valid to say that these are the most popular landmarks in the world. 5. The Louvre. This iconic art museum is by far the most reviewed museum with over 66.5 thousand and the second most visited arts museum in the world with a reported 9+ million visitors in 2014. Its immense size warrants the title of world's largest museum. This central landmark in Paris houses the greatest art collection, including the most iconic painting in history, the Mona Lisa. Italy is the leading country for having the most UNESCO World Heritage Sites, and in the historic center of its most captivating city stands its most treasured site and an enduring symbol of ancient Rome. 4. Colisseum. Built of concrete and sand, the largest amphitheater ever built is considered one of the greatest feats of architecture and engineering in its time and has over 84,400 reviews. Central Park is by far the most reviewed urban park in the world with over 87,100. In a city with other notable landmarks like Times Square, the Statue of Liberty, Grand Central Terminal, the Met, Empire State Building, and the Brooklyn Bridge, Central Park is the most reviewed, and the most reviewed landmark in all of the United States, an impressive title indeed considering the numerous world-class attractions this country has to offer. Of an earlier entry on the countdown is perhaps the most iconic and recognized landmark in the entire world. With over 91,000 reviews, befitting of the number 2 spot on this list is none other than the Eiffel Tower, the focal point of one of the most breathtaking cities in the world. The tallest structure in Paris, it also boasts the highest publicly accessible space in the European Union. 2 restaurants are located within the tower, with one even garnering a Michelin star. Basilica de la Sagrada Familia. It's astounding that this church comes in at the top spot and closing in on 100,000 reviews. A single landmark with more reviews than Shanghai TripAdvisor? Considering that it isn't even done yet, with its completion date projected around 2026 to 2028. 2030 or beyond is more realistic, as such ambitious projects almost never meet the estimated completion date when still a number of years away. Groundbreaking began way back in 1882. To say progress of its construction has been slow would be an understatement, at times halting completely due to lack of funding and other interruptions. However, when finally complete, this structure will be absolutely jaw-dropping and worth the wait. The greatest man-made sites on Earth take time to rise.